Far out in the uncharted backwaters of the unfashionable end of the western spiral arm of the galaxy lies a small, unregarded yellow sun. Our sun. Also, our sun isn't yellow, it's actually white. It just looks yellow to us because of the way that light scatters through the atmosphere. Our sun is a third generation main sequence star that is about 4.5 billion years old, and it's located approximately in the centre of our solar system. There's a lot of words there, so let's break them down. A third generation star is as it sounds. There was a primordial star that was massive. This went supernova, and the remnants of that turned into a second star, which is a second generation star. That star then went supernova, and the remnants of that star became our sun. Main sequence means that it is just in the main part of its life cycle, where it is fusing hydrogen into helium in its core. And it's mostly at the centre of our solar system because it actually orbits the centre of mass of our solar system. Most of the mass of our solar system comes from the sun anyway, which means the centre of mass is usually inside the sun. However, due to planetary motions, mostly Jupiter, the centre of mass sometimes moves outside the sun, and it means the sun sort of wobbles from the perspective of the Earth. Now, in another 4.5 billion years' time or so, the sun will run out of hydrogen to fuse together in its core and will start fusing helium instead. At this point, the core will shrink and heat up. This will cause hydrogen fusion to occur in the shells around the core, and that will cause the outer layers of the sun to expand into what's called a red giant. And it will turn red in colour because it will cool down. The sun will get so big, in fact, that it's possible it could even engulf the Earth when it does eventually become a red giant. Eventually, the outer shells of that red giant will drift away, and what will be left will be the burning core of that sun called a white dwarf. The white dwarf will not be hot enough to continue fusion, and so it will just cool down over time and eventually fizzle out into a black dwarf. This has been my first episode in my Tour of the Solar System series. Make sure to like the video and follow along so that you don't miss any. Leave your questions in the comments below. And as always, I have been Dr. Alex Foden, the Science Wrangler, and I shall see you one of these days.